Filthy pig.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Boomer vs. Doomer. I'm Jeremy, and that's Dan the Boomer. Dan, say hello to the people, please. Say hello.
I did. Hello.
Yeah, but you interrupted me when you did.
No, I didn't.
That is the word. That is not only did you interrupt me, you ignored the fans. This is already starting off to the best start.
Jeremy, and get on with it.
This week it was Boomer's choice, and he chose 2025's Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Boomer, if you could sum up your viewing experience of MI TFR in one word, what would it be?
Why does it always have to be one word?
Because you do it when you're given a phrase, you just mumble.
We
Just use
take
the word.
up more time arguing
Good,
about the one word
bad,
than anything.
Shit, stuff, ugly,
Okay,
monster.
one word. I really liked it.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Let's get in to the good. Boomer, what did you like about Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning? Go.
Duh. Haley Atwell.
Haley Atwell?
Yeah.
She's a heartthrob.
I remember the first time I saw her. We went to see Captain America, the worst movie ever. We both hated it. And only reason I stayed is because she was in it. And that didn't even help.
So you stayed for the eye candy is what you're saying.
Yeah. If she would have been in it, I would have left.
I gotta get a picture of her. Yeah, she's cute.
What else did I like about it? The stunt. Dude, you got to admit, the airplane stunts were off the charts, dude.
Yeah, that end scene, or the sequence with Tom Cruise.
Where they're flying through the creek bed, or the riverbed, the gorge, and he's climbing around doing the acrobatics on and stuff. That is some pretty good stuff.
I don't know.
And then it makes the CGI in it look like when they showed the cops with the lasers. Dude, it only showed for half a second. You could tell it was already gone, and your mind said, that sucked. Why?
So the
such
practical
great
effects.
real special effects and shitty CGI.
Yeah, I don't know how they did the plane thing, but if they ever do like here's how we made it, I don't want to watch it because I saw that video. You remember in the other one of the other Mission Impossibles, which by the way, this is the first one I've ever watched front to back, where he does the motorcycle.
So you like to watch stuff that like Mission really easy?
I like Mission, moderately difficult, maybe
like
moderately
delivering
infuriating.
the mail. It'd be great. Okay.
Retrieving the mail.
I want to see that movie.
Yeah. Impossible, not my jam. I don't want to know how they did that because it did look really cool.
Dude, it was
the
so
prop plane
cool.
stuff was done very well. The submarine scene I thought was cool when he was.
Submarine scene was cool,
the
but
sets-
you could tell it was some CGI.
Yeah, I mean, stuntman Tom Cruise does stuntman Tom Cruise stuff. He flies around.
He breaks his legs and shit.
Yeah, he jumps.
He fucks himself
Well, that's
up.
what I was going to say. That one shot that they did in one of the other movies where he's coming down a ramp on a motorcycle, they did it like 80 times. I watched the behind the scenes on it once.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to know how they did the plane stuff because it was very cool. There's the CGI scene of the world getting nuked when he's inside the torture pod.
Yeah.
I thought that CGI was done well.
Some of them were done well, but like the one, you don't even need CGI to show cops with lasers. Just show cops with lasers.
See, I don't even remember that scene you're talking about.
It was a quarter of a second, about as long as it took to cut the wire or whatever it was, where she was the pickpocket with the
In the first part? Or
at the end.
Okay, at the end.
Yeah, it was only that long, but your mind could tell that it was hokey.
Did you like any of the performances stick out to you? Anybody?
Ving Rhames. How do you say his name?
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames. Is that French?
Sure sounds French. I know that he has a daughter named Rainbow, but it's spelled like Reignbeux.
How would you know that, Jeremy?
I don't know. That's just a weird fact.
Okay.
There's a list of celebrities that have kids with weird names, and they're always entertaining. Like the guy from My Name is Earl, his daughter's name is Pilot Inspector. It's
Inspector's her middle name?
No, I think it's all one word.
Okay.
I'll have to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure. But it's a whole thing. Anyways, Ving Rhames is good.
Ving Rhames, Pom Clement. The problem I had with her is, okay, she only spoke French in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that necessary for the movie? Couldn't she have just spoke English with a French accent and it would have... Did it really add to the movie? What difference would it make?
Yeah, it gave her like a little quirk, I guess, but like
she's kind of quirky, anyways. And
yeah,
she's pretty cool.
I wasn't a big fan of that. Not that she was a bad actress, just that character I did not
She's from
like.
Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the first time I ever saw her.
Who's she in Guardians of the Galaxy?
The chick with the little antennas.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, she's really good in that. I like her in that.
She's good in many things, and she's a pretty good actress.
The guy that
But
plays
she can speak English.
the guy that plays Gabriel Isaiah Morales. I
You
mean,
know,
he's good.
wait a second. He was in his breakthrough performance was Richie Valens' brother in La Bamba.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, true.
All right. Well, he does good in this.
Yeah.
He plays a convincing bad guy. Like menacing. Just in general, the Gabriel character, he was fine.
Simon Pegg, he's usually
Simon Pegg's always good.
He's usually good. They didn't use him much.
No, they didn't.
utilize him
Yeah,
much.
just kind of at the end when he's getting traked, or
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what they were doing. They were
He was
puncturing his lung or
simultaneously
something.
giving orders on how to technical orders for her to break
Mm-hmm.
into the
Yeah, there was like
whatever, the
4 or 5
entity,
things going on at once.
and
yeah.
giving the French girl who how to de-inflate his lung or whatever.
Yeah. And then, as always, Tom Cruise comes in. Tom Cruise is good. I like him. Some people get really hung up on the Scientology thing. So they
I
try
don't care
to
what you
infiltrate the
want.
government.
I don't care what you do. In
So
your
they
own time.
try to infiltrate the government. Who cares? Who hasn't?
Who
Get over
hasn't
it.
tried to infiltrate the government?
Exactly. Leave him alone. Tom Cruise is great. Leave him alone. Brought to you by the Church of Scientology. Okay. Anything else good you have to say about Mission Impossible?
I like action movies and stuff. It was right up my alley. Yeah.
Okay. So let's get into what you did not like about TFR.
Well, some of the CGI, the techno stuff about the entity and the poison pill and the Potter Rodcast or whatever it was that they had to get out. What was that thing?
Dude, I don't even remember. The potsherds or something.
Something like
the
that.
opossum.
What they had to retrieve from the. Go get the gadget and put the thing in it and move it over here and break into it. Why? I didn't want to go to school for all that.
This movie basically has 2 scenes you see over and over and over again. It's Tom Cruise doing stunts, or it's people explaining technology, and that's it. Nothing
A
else
lot of
happens in this whole
technology
movie.
explaining,
It's all it
which
is.
I did not need.
It's like, okay, I checked again. I mentioned earlier, this is the first time I've ever seen a Mission Impossible movie front to back.
Yeah.
Do they all have like Wisconsin festival levels of cheese in them, like dialogue wise? Is it always this bad?
I would like to have that question submitted
Yeah.
in writing.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Wisconsin
Triplicate.
State Fair.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will get back to you.
I checked the runtime of this movie at 10 minutes. 10 minutes in, because I was like, oh, God, this is going to be a slog. 3 hours. 3 fucking hours this movie was.
No, it was 2 hours and 49 minutes.
3 hours.
You were an exaggerator, Jeremy.
Like, I was trying to figure out a way to bail before the opening theme song hit, okay? That's how the faith
Well,
I
the
had. in this.
credits, weirdly, are 15 minutes into the show.
Yes, there's the when that happened, that's when I paused it, actually. I was like,
You
okay.
thought it was over.
I didn't think it was over,
You
but I
thought it
was like,
was
okay,
over.
that was a really fucking long intro. That first hour moves
It's the
like a
prologue.
glacier.
It's called the prologue, Jeremy.
No. And then it's like a clip show of previous movies. Now, I haven't seen any of the other ones again.
It showed all the people that he had lost.
Is that what it was? Is it
Yeah,
was just
all
people-
the one. And if you're going to be in the mission, that's what they call it. It's in the name, Impossible. A lot of people die in the Mission Impossible movies.
Nope, not Tom Cruise. Not
No,
Haley
Tom-
Atwell. Ving Rhames. Why did he have cancer and died to a bomb? What was the point of that?
He didn't look like he was going to be hanging around too long, anyways.
Yeah. What was the point of that? Why did he need to have cancer too?
Because the guy told him you're going to lose somebody you care about tonight.
I could not figure out who this movie is for.
It was for Dan.
Who you like? It's for you. People
It
who were
did-
exposed
it
to
did
high
well.
levels of
It did
lead.
well at the box
It did.
office.
That's why I was trying to figure. I checked that and I was like, who went to see this? Okay, so I pictured two people, 2 groups of people went and saw this movie.
You
Okay,
think only 2 people saw this movie?
2 groups. Okay, you have the lead-addled boomer audience that is just needs to see the same thing over and over and over again because anything that is not something you saw before 1981 sucks, and you don't want to be exposed to it. And
People go to see Tom Cruise movies because of the action. Top Gun, all of them.
Well, okay.
And they do well.
so that's maybe your group number 2. Okay, imagine for a second you're born in 2007. Okay, you're 18 years old. You've never seen a movie. Okay,
You're never going to see a movie.
well, your first movie ever is Tom Cruise. I know that guy's name. You're 18. You've never heard of Oprah. You've never seen him jump on a couch. You don't know what Scientology means. You think it's a class.
Who
You're gonna have
has
to take
heard
it.
of Oprah?
She's like one of the most famous people ever. Get the fuck out of here.
Not
And
in my
then
circles.
all your friends are like, hey, dude, we're going to go see this movie with explosions. And you've seen it. Okay? And now you've seen every action movie ever.
Some people like action movies.
How?
I love 'em.
That's what I don't get. How do you like this? What did this movie have that every other action movie made in the last 40 years didn't already do? Anything?
Well, what it didn't have was found footage.
See,
Nowhere
you can't
in the
answer
movie.
it. You cannot answer
I just
it.
answered it.
No, you didn't.
Don't tell me how to answer a question, Jeremy.
You could answer a question without pivoting to something that has nothing to do with it.
I didn't make any personal remarks about you, which I
didn't make
normally
any
do in my answers. Okay? No
It just-
personal attacks.
I want to know, in the audience here, if you have seen
You
this and
just
like
don't
this,
okay.
please explain it.
Our taste in movies is different. Okay, you could break it down like this. I like good movies. You like
No,
bad movies.
You like being fed slop. You get a gray gruel to eat every day for lunch, and I like to try new things. Okay, I like to go and try the Thai restaurant, and the Indian restaurant. And you're like, I'll just take my gruel. I'll just eat. Give me my gray sloppy. Gruel.
I'll take some of that gruel right there.
Yeah, that's what you're at. You're a gruel. You're a slop connoisseur.
I have been in places where you were lucky to get your gruel that day. You might not even get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-streaming.
Yeah.
What did you think about what really failed this movie is the antagonist, the
entity.
The entity. Making your bad guy an AI that like exists on a cloud
In
server.
2026, that's the way it goes.
Well-
I guess. Everything's going to be AI.
No, but
from now on.
see, the thing is the AI was the bad guy in Terminator, right? Skynet was the entity is basically Skynet, right? It's the same idea.
Well, are you AI?
I wish.
Because you're
I
the
wish.
bad in the podcast. You're the bad guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that so you can have AI be the bad guy, but have him do something other than just I'm gonna have all the nukes because putting him on a flash drive is not exciting, right? That's what. Ugh. Do you have any other bad things you would like to say about this movie?
Well,
Because it didn't make sense either. Like there's so many parts of this.
normally a big part of the Mission Impossible movies is how they take that original soundtrack, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
You've heard it a million times.
Yeah.
And they have some really cool musician tweak it and make it interesting and cool again. Okay, that didn't really happen too much. With
No.
this one. A little bit, but I was waiting for something like that. That was disappointing to me.
Yeah, I mean the theme, that was the best part of the movie, honestly, was the theme. The shame of it is you could
The theme song or
the theme song.
Okay.
Yeah. The shame of it is you could cut an hour and 20 minutes out of this and have a great movie, honestly.
So you're saying it was 3 great movies?
Well, it knows that its audience is a bunch of gruel-eating, slobbering, lead-brained, morons. Because it feels the need to explain every little thing to you every time it
Let
happens.
me ask you something. Those gruel-eating, lead-chewing, slobbering morons that
Yeah.
you're talking about, do they have $14?
They have $14. That's a
Okay,
good
then why
point.
can't you make a movie for them?
You can get the gruel.
What's the idea of making a movie?
We've talked about that.
To just eat up cloud
Entertain?
with
No,
digital stuff?
To entertain people. But
Right.
how is it entertaining seeing the same thing
Gruel
over and over
eaters
again?
need entertainment too, Jeremy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How is it entertaining to see the same thing over and over again? Just look at a rock. If the rock isn't going to change, it's going to keep doing the same thing. Or just, I don't know, stand outside and watch cars drive by.
2 words, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You know what they are.
No, I don't.
Found footage.
I don't really know.
You
I
knew
mean,
that.
I like
How
a
could you
style
not
of
know
movie
that?
making. What is the problem with that?
We don't have time.
I
in
can
this
explain
podcast.
what
We don't
I
have
like
time.
about it.
We don't have time in this podcast for me to go in what the problem is with found footage.
All right,
The
Boomer.
many problems.
Go ahead. What do you give?
Hold it in.
Hold it in.
Yeah.
4 stars.
I would watch this movie again and again.
Yeah, and
I
by
was
the
watching it
fourth
when
time
you came in
watched
today.
it,
It's on pause
7
now.
or 8 days had passed. Hold it. So let's see. What are some other movies that you liked?
Afterburn.
Don't talk about Afterburn. Not in, it's too close to Christmas, and I won't get any presents.
Some of your
if I
found
think about-
footage movies, you gave them a 4.
No, I was trying to think of what movies you have given a lower score than
Oh, a
that.
lot of them.
Parasite.
Savage Land,
Well, yeah, but you
Beau is Afraid.
really hung up on the
Beau-
found footage.
Beau's Afraid.
Eddington, did you like Eddington better?
Eddington, I gave a 3.
Okay, so this was better than Eddington. You're out
Yeah,
of
heck
God damn mind.
There was a cool where the townspeople came out and shot up the hell out of everybody. They weren't the townspeople. I don't know what they were. Paid assassins.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. That was some action. I love action. I like action movies, Jeremy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Just hang out in the ER then.
Okay, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? Tender, loving
Something
moments.
new. Something I haven't seen before. I'm gonna.
I
give
remember.
This,
I remember when you watched Game of Thrones. You talked about the Red Wedding. Would you call that action?
yeah, that had action.
Okay, what's wrong with action?
That was cool. Action
Okay.
can be good.
Okay.
But it also needs to be doing something. Explosions for the sake of explosions is what I find boring. There's
You're
a big gap.
un-American. 4th of July.
I am going to give this, give me back my time. I want all 3 hours back. I did not enjoy this. I was checking my phone constantly. I wanted to scroll, but I wanted to watch it to give it a fair chance because they've made 8 of these movies. There's got to be, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's not me.
So this is the lowest rating you can give it.
Yes. No, I think I gave Afterburn a 0. We argued about giving it a 0, and
So you just don't like action movies.
I like action movies. I actually do, but like,
You don't like action movies, and you're a liar.
I have called Pacific Rim the greatest movie ever made. Fight me. That is an action movie. It is my favorite movie of all time. But you know what it does?
I saw it.
It
I
does
can't even
something
remember it.
different.
Yeah,
with the
aircraft
action.
carriers floating around in the sky. Come on.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Which one of us do you agree with? Dan, do you have anything else to say to the people?
You're impossible.
Join Scientology. And goodbye.